Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football.
I worked at AFTV, Belgium and Adam,
yes,
a 0-0
yes,
draw. You've heard fans come on, some upset, annoyed at the result, some quite fair and balanced. A 0-0 result is, which way do you look at it? Because there is frustration there, but also hindsight. I just said it. The one Hugo just come on and said, "It's not good enough. It's not the season. We don't want this for the season." But top of the Premier League, top of the Champions League, in all the cups. Where do you sit after this performance?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was a poor performance today, to be
fair.
honest. I mean, you've got to call it as you see it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could be positive, but I don't like to be positive to the extent where you're not calling what's real and what's not real.
Fair.
That was a very, very dour, dull, poor performance. It wasn't enjoyable to watch. Yeah, the positive is, we didn't lose the game. And I take some of the points that have been made by a few people that have come on, people that said, sort of years gone by, Liverpool were celebrating beating us, and now they're celebrating a draw against us, which shows you how far we've come in terms of where we are seen at the top of the table. We are seen as, a title challenger and a title contender every single year. So that's positive, but the performance today, I mean, I could repeat what Marty said. I'm also feeling under the weather, came from work, legged it down here for the game, hoping to be entertained, hoping to have the heat of the Emirates warm me up and see some exciting, sparkling football.
Yeah, it was a good fire show before the game. It didn't really transfer into the match, did it?
No, it really didn't. It really didn't. So, no, it wasn't great. I mean, to be careful how I say this, but obviously the refereeing I thought was very poor.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not saying that as an excuse. I don't want people saying to me, "Oh, you're using that as an excuse to get." I'm not. But it was really poor refereeing today. Anthony Taylor, it's not about you.
Yeah,
it was absolutely dreadful.
So poor all round then from Adam. Is that fair? You then tend to look at things in a positive light, but I think he's right when it was really poor day from Arsenal.
Well, the positive things are we still got 6 points ahead of any other teams anyway. But the negative one was the fact that it looks like those empty bags that Arsenal put it on the seat. The display was totally empty, no energy. I mean, it was a game of 2 halves. First half, we were okay. We were passing the ball. Then final third, it was half chances. We didn't take them. The second half, we dropped deep, and our midfield, because of Liverpool, what they've done is that they make sure that they suffocate our midfield. And to be honest, that's how the game went about, And for me, I always said I'll give time to Zubimendi. This is his first season. Because again, I'll say, Thomas raised the bar too high. And when people are talking about Gyökeres, you can see he's not having the services from the middle of the park. But however, what Gyökeres has been doing, which is good, when he's stretching out the opposition defense, it does allow the midfield to move forward and create chances. But we got to provide him an assist. And I remember, Thomas, I always said it, when it comes to the 40, 50, 60-yard passes, we don't have it now. Because at one point, what's the name? Where I was, should he go short? Should he go long?
Yeah, he didn't know what he was doing, did he? He didn't really know what he was doing.
So, and I think, as I always said, football is not mathematics. Football nowadays is about science and analysis. Arteta got to review this game tonight, and when people were saying, what's the name doing? I've heard it. Arteta knows he kind of certain games that he wants to draw. Come on, man. As a coach, how can he do that? And we're playing them at home, so people should stop those narratives. It seems like we listen to so many stuff, and people just come in and trying to say things that they feel like, people need to hear about. No, I don't think that was his game plan. But it's just like we were unlucky today. That's what I said. We were unlucky today. But listen, we move on. We move on. Liverpool came in with a defensive mindset. They succeeded, so we move on. Thank you.